All right, we're out of ads now. Moshi Moshi Mayur Kamiyoshi. My name's Elder Echo, and my mic's a little bit loud. Let me turn that down. Hi. I have played this game on stream before. This is Librarian, Tidy Up the Arcane Library. We're going to get right into it pretty soon, but I'm going to show you, before we actually start, what my settings are for this speed run. This is an unassisted speed run, although I have practiced this game a good amount. I have every achievement on Steam. Why is sorry, I'm hearing myself in another window. Let me figure out what window is playing this. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Oh my god, why is it so loud? It's so loud, and I'm in my own ears. Where am I? Twitch? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Perfect. There we go. You will not be able. Wait. Oh shit. I still hear my voice somewhere. Fuck. Where is it? Oh fuck. Give me a second. I'm so sorry about this. Sorry about the unprofessionalism. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, sorry, I had myself open in like 5 different windows. My apologies about that. All right, so we're gonna show you what the settings are first for this game. Won't be able to catch the stream, unfortunately, but want to create a fellow scholar of the invisible world. Thank you very much, CF Francia Corta. I assume that you are here because of the Book of Hours stuff. You can check out my website, adroundbook.elderecho.com, or also elderecho.com. I am going to be doing a lot of Book of Hours content soon, but this will not be a Book of Hours stream. Do not worry, you will not miss any Book of Hours related content or any Secret Histories related content. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining the channel. All right, we're gonna go to options here. We're gonna talk about what our options are for this game. Time display is obviously going to be on because this is a speed run. This means that when we press escape, we are going to see how much time we have spent on the run. Head bobbing is off. Autosave is on. Display tutorial is off as well because that will shave seconds off our run time. Field of view, we're going to keep at the default. Day-night cycle is going to be dynamic because it does seem to help me find some books. Display the HUD obviously is going to be on. We're going to go into here. We're borderless, full window, whatever. We're going to go with advanced settings here because some books have glowing effects, which helps us find them, which we are obviously going to want to make sure we see. We do have vignette turned off. I do not like the vignette. I don't like vignettes in general. I'll see motion blur is turned off. Frame rate's pretty good here. We have our audio here. We're going to turn up the audio for the game a little bit more so you can actually hear the game. We're going to turn up my mic down just a little bit more. Thank you very much for having the thing. Saw some of it. Looking forward to it. Thank you very much. We are soft launching. If you have played Book of Hours, Francia Corta, we have on the website, there is a Tree of Wisdoms and Assistant Calculator in the works, but they are not done yet. Let's make sure that this game audio is not too loud, not too quiet. Let me know how the game audio sounds to you viewers. All right. We're going to press apply here. Of course, our language is going to be English because I only speak English. We have not going to use controller or the layout or the tutorial. We are not going to use the tutorial because we already know how everything works. Settings have been applied, press cancel, whatever. We're going to press new game here. We're going to start our new game. We're not having a timer on screen the way you might see in some streams because we already know the layout of this game. What we're going to do is we're going to press new. Well, here's what's going to happen, by the way. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. We're going to press new game, turn around immediately, grab the red key, open the red chest, get the jump, go get the jump, get into the vase, get the vase key. Then we're going to go get the keys from downstairs, and we're going to use all 4 keys. We'll have everything ready from the beginning. All right, we're going to press new game, and 1, 2, 3, press new game. Yes. All right, immediately turn around, grab the red key here. Now, some people are able to, while this is going, they're able to get the yellow key out of here. You actually can do that. We're going to grab that. We're going to go grab the red potion right now. I'm sorry, the jumping permit. We're going to go grab the key that is hidden over here. You can grab the run first if you want. You don't have to. We're going to go up here. We're going to jump 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We're going to grab the blue key. We're going to jump down here, actually. We are going to go to the first bench over here. We're going to pick up every book we can here until we get the key. There we go. We're going to toss these books away. We don't care about them anymore. Goodbye, books. We're going to go and we're going to open up these 2 chests. This is going to increase our book holding limit to 15 by the time they're both open. Because there is a bit of an animation, you're going to want to just hit both those, grab those right there. We are going to jump downstairs real fast to get something. We are looking for the book on getting better sleep, which of course is a foreign concept here on the Elder Echo channel. Couldn't be me. We're also gonna grab this book. We're looking for, it's a light purple book. The books always fall the same way, so you should be able to find it pretty easily. They are 2 books in a 3-book series. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna unlock various forms of magic based on the, what's it called? It's based on the number of books we have, based on the number of shelves we have fully shelved. Shelves range in size from 3 books all the way down to, all the way up to 10. So we're obviously going to, but they all count for the same number of points. We're looking for a very specific 3-book series that I know which I know how to shelve. It's on the ground somewhere around here. as memory serves. I better not look like an idiot on twitch.tv/Elder Echo. Please subscribe if you would like more library content or less library content. If you want to cyberbully me, that's also acceptable. We're still looking around here. It is a book on sleep. I know what it looks like. It's a light purple book. There are going to be 2 of them together on this floor. I know that because I was just testing and I obviously did not memorize it really well. Okay, we're going to drop these books. We don't really care too much. We only care about these 2 purple books that we were looking for downstairs. They might be a little further. I should have practiced a little bit more on this speed run. We're going to keep looking. Okay, we're going to just go up here. The books are random. Are you kidding me? Shit. I was told the books were in the same place. Everyday Magic for Deep Sleep, number 2, right here. This is what we were looking for. Okay, I was told they were in the same place every single time. Holy fucking shit. Okay. We're still going to go with these because these are some books that have 2 volumes. Now you'll see everything glows gold if it's in the right place. If a book has a number like 6 or higher, you know it's going to be the right one. It has to be in the same shelf as the other books in the series for it to work. Compendium of Useless Magic from Around the Rules, Volume 2 here. We're looking for that light purple book still. That light purple book is the book to look for. Or also there's like a bright yellow book. That's also part of the Useless Magic series over there. It does matter where you... Here we go. Last second tips for commuters. That's a very good book to shelve. So it does look like there is an element of randomness I did not account for. We're not going to restart the speed run because it isn't like totally fucked yet. It's a little fucked. It's not totally fucked, but I think that watching me jump around again would probably not be an ideal situation for you. All right, we're going to keep on going. We're looking for that yellow book or that purple book. And I already know what the books look like, so, and you can see that the sides here, so we're just going to do that. We're also grabbing them off we're grabbing books off the shelves right now because we're going to need to take them off the shelves anyway. Looking for that bright yellow book, How to Commute with Magic. Compendium for Magic for the Lazy is also a 3-volume set, so we're going to drop this right over here. We're going to press escape here, double check over here, 342. All right, books, made books. I'll just say cyberbullying is good. That's absolutely goddamn right. I work for the big library. Hello, my fellow librarian. Hello, Freddy Guy VT. When we're paused, it does not count against our playtime. We are at 342 currently. We're going to keep going here. We're going to keep on looking for this book. We're looking for the yellow book or the light blue book or any book that's honestly counts as household magic that is in a 3-volume set. Because remember, what's going to happen is we're going to get to be able to pick one of these major magic abilities, use it with, what's it called? Once we fill up a row. Why do you only need to fill up 2 row and row instead of 2? Because there actually is a series downstairs that is all together that I did not I did not shelve yet. But they give you 1 free shelf of books pre-sorted, but that's not enough to get an ability. So that's why I'm looking. What I like to do is I pick all the books that are 1 color, and so for some subjects, so basically, I'm going to pause this for a second. Some subjects only have 1 color associated with them, like illusion magic books are all purple, stealth books are all black, curse books are all black and red, etc. And so I like to pick 1 color, go through, sort those, and put them up. However, many of those don't come in 3-volume series. They come in 10-volume series, which would take us longer to shelve. The auto magic we're going to have is going to be able to give us the books directly in our hand when we need them. We're going to keep on looking here for that light purple or that light yellow, that bright yellow book. Aren't that many yellow books, actually. She says with a shit ton of yellow books in her hand, but yeah. So the thing is what we're doing is we're going to be tossing books to the side if we know that they're not what we're looking for. If they're not part of it. They're not part of the household magic is the category we're doing over there. We are going to keep looking. Here we go. We're just going to pop these open. There's no penalties for throwing books. Just fucking throw books. Just do it. It's free. It doesn't hurt the books. They like it, actually. They think it counts as a form of what's it called? Magic to Speak and Convey. That's a normie book. That's going to go over there in the normie book section for normies who just want to do casual magic, bro. The thing is, right, if people had wings, they would still take Ubers, right? That's what I read once, and I think it's true. I read that in Humans Weekly. We're going to go shelve these books because these all go in that section anyway. All right, so these ones are pretty good because this is a good section to shelf. It's a little complicated. So basically, this section is good to shelf because the books are mostly different colors, so it makes it relatively easy to know which one you're going to shelf and where. The one that's harder is philosophy. It has a bunch of things that all look the same. This is a blue book, this is 7, this is 6, and everything does have to be in order. and they need to be with the correct ones. Okay, magic magic for the lazy is up here. We're gonna do, it doesn't matter which shelf they go on as long as all the books for one thing are in the same place. And we're gonna do that over there. We're gonna keep on looking through books, seeing if we have anything. Also making sure to clear off these shelves of books we don't need. We're gonna just start tossing, grabbing, and then you can use the scroll wheel, by the way, to get through the books. And what we're doing is we're picking up books, and then any book that we do not want, we're just tossing aside. We're gonna go back downstairs because I think we've seen most of the books up here already. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna start picking up books. That's a book we're gonna want to take. That's a book we're gonna want to take. Don't want any of these books here. We're gonna toss them over here in the side. This is now the pile of books we know are not household efficiency books. We're going to keep on going through here, seeing where we can find them. Once we get magic, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on getting the magic that brings every book in our hand to us. Every book in a series to our hand. We're going to be doing that. Light Urple. They give me that. They call me that Urple. We got that Urple Nurple up in this bitch. But what we're going to be doing is, yeah. So I actually was a librarian in real life. They fired me for trying to fuck all the books. Just kidding. There we go. 3 seconds to the office. Last minute magic. That's exactly what we're looking for right here. We're going to go grab that. We're going to make sure we did not toss that from the book. We're throwing away shit we don't need here. Bright yellow book, beautiful. Let's keep on looking. Philosophy, power, and ethics, ontology. I don't give a shit about. I don't actually know what ontology is. I say it a lot for somebody who doesn't know what the fuck it is. So we're just all we're trying to do right now, right, is get skill points. Musical figure is not one we care about. Is that lazy? That's not books for the lazy. That's books for we only want books for really lazy ass people. We want the laziest books you've ever found. We want the books that get fired for stealing office supplies. I guess that wouldn't be lazy. That would be a little bit active. Folks, are you lazy if you steal office supplies? Let me know in the chat what you think about stealing office supplies. If you could steal one office supply, what would it be? And you cannot say the cute HR girl's heart. That is not an allowed answer. We're not taking that answer today. We're going to keep on popping through here. We're going to be tossing the books aside. It's basically a sorting algorithm. And for those of you that don't know, I do have OCD. So this is why I like this game, because I have OCD and it's an OCD box. Ever so often I have it like I need to play Factorio or RimWorld or a similar kind of game. I would never play RimWorld though, of course, because I'm a person. I like myself, but I'm kidding. But no, RimWorld. Listen. Here's what always happens with RimWorld with me. I always overplay. I overplay. I play too much, and then I get burned out, and then I can never play again. All right, we're gonna go through this pile up here because this looks like there was one, and there we're gonna toss that. We're gonna move that to the bottom. 1,000 handy kitchen recipes. That's a normie book if I've ever seen one. That's a normie book if I've ever seen one. We're gonna see. Okay, there's a normie book. There's a normie book. We're 11 out of 15 on our stack. We can hold 15 books at a time. If you press R, you can see your whole list of books. There's no reason not to have that open, unless you hate yourself. Which, I mean, you have to hate yourself a little bit to watch the Elder Echo channel. So we're gonna see what we got here. There we go. There's one of the books we need, and we're gonna go pop up. Pop. And I had some caffeine today, and I also went to the fair, but I didn't get enough exercise at the fair, so I'm too energized. I am stuck on something. There we go. We also have high jump here. Remember, the first thing you should do in one of these speed runs is, of course, go and get all the keys. This is a 7. There's a 7 goes up there. Compendium of Music Magic goes down here. Dark Berserker actually goes over here. I shouldn't be splitting. There we go. Guild Treasury doesn't exist. Okay, 1 over here. We're very close to getting a row here. We're gonna go over here. I know I'm talking like I'm like the fucking host of like to steal a brain rot, but like I fucking love this guy. Like, people complain that you can't read every book in the game, but like I don't know, man. Not everything has to be Skyrim. You know what I mean? We're gonna see if any of these. None of these are relevant. None of these are relevant to my interests. All right, we're gonna get the fuck over here. Going back to Normie Town. Let's see what we got here. Theory and practice, forbidden alchemy, are any of these normal? These are all garbage books from garbage people. We don't want these. This is for like magicians or whatever, and like we're looking for normie magic for normal people. That is a reference to normal porn for normal people. All right, there we go. Mine repairs, that's one. We're gonna also clear off the shelves in case there's one in the shelves. They're in the shelves, man. We accidentally shelved that. We should not have shelved. We're going to put that over here. That's where that goes. We're going to pop and pop. We're going to look. Where the fuck are these books? Maybe I should have done my old strategy. I was trying a new strategy. I was trying something new, which I should never do. As we know, we should never do anything new on the Elder Echo channel. It's never a good idea. Okay, theory, enthalpy, how to turn food into poop. There's a bunch of math books in here. That's not great. All right, perfect. All right, we're gonna keep on going here. Have some caffeine. Really couldn't tell. Always stealing sticky notes. Komawasa, kombawa-sama-san, watashi wa Elder Echo. How do you say librarian in Japanese? Can somebody look that up? Thank you very much. We're gonna pop these over here. We don't need those. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna grab that. That's one of ours that goes up there. If you are going to sort by color the first time, I recommend picking the color white because the white books only go into sacred magic, healing magic, philosophy, and like 2 other sections that have like 1 shelf each. The nice thing is there isn't a section for yellow, which means that if you see a yellow book, it's only going to go in 1 of 3 sections. Which is going to be the lightning magic or the lazy magic. There we go. Oh, there we go. We have our commuter book. All right, we're going to shelve these just because we have them in our hands real fast. And we're going to go and shelve the animal books and we will have our first magic. Okay, there we go. Shelf book for the lazy. Get that shelved. The reason we're doing that, we're shelving these is to get them out of our hands so we can start doing other shit. Because now our strategy is going to change. Broom handling is its own category because, it's its own thing. We don't have one yet. All right, give me a second. We have to jump. I will say... Sub alert, thank you very much, Freddy Guy VT. Let me know how you found the channel. My name's Elder Echo, and as my sister likes to say, I'm a dumb bitch and I like to eat shit. That is what happened, and if you want to hear the story, I'm going to tell it to you right now, so it sucks for you. All right, you'll see we have 1 row left to level up, so what we're going to do is we're going to go grab these first. Just while I explain this, remind me, yeah, so there's always a pile of books here, and it's always the same pile of books, and they always go here. It doesn't matter, by the way, where on the shelf the books go. Well, sorry, the subject, as long as it is as long as you shelve them in a place that's the matches in terms of subject and series size, you're fine. So we're gonna press tab. We're gonna pick this, assemble. First thing we're gonna do is jump up here. We're gonna save our little grabber to get back up here so we can pick up another series. Oh, Eldra, which series are you gonna complete? I don't know, bitch. Probably this one. We're gonna press 5. Draw the books to our hand. We only draw 1 book right now. That's okay. The reason we're doing that, though, is because when we get another skill point, we're going to get another stack of assemble, which will reduce the cooldown and increase the number of books we can get from it. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be picking just book. We're just going to start. So anyway, I started blasting. We started shelving. So anyway, the story about my sister is my sister went to a women's empowerment conference kind of thing or whatever. And they were like, who's a woman in your life you admire? And she said, my sister, Eldra Echo. And they said, why do you admire your sister, Eldra Echo? And she said, because she's a dumb bitch who likes to eat shit. This is a real story that happened to me. And I was the victim and I wasn't even there. All right, the reason we're grabbing these magic books is because I can shelve them relatively easy and some of them have very small series sizes. Anything that's anything that says book of spells doesn't say, okay, so is explosion, no, explosion, if it doesn't glow gold, it's in the wrong place. Okay, it has to glow that 100% bright gold. So of course spells 9, because that's a number higher than 5, we know that those books go here. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown all these books on the ground, but you know what, it's a free country. We're gonna pop this over here. What? Book of Spells Thunder Adept, why is it not procking? 5, that's why, because it's the number is 5. All right, we're gonna make our way upstairs again so that we're in the right place to call our 2 books to our hand for the 3-book series. While we do this, we're juking, we're looking for stuff that we know where it goes, and we're probably gonna start specking into psych soon. All right, we're still gonna also just grab books while we know where they go. All right, 7, there's a 10. There, you don't get anything extra, remember, for trying harder. All right, 4 and 5. There's a light book. We're gonna wait. We have 3 seconds. I'm looking at the bottom over here. I'm gonna start procking into these. All right, we're gonna grab this one over here. We're gonna grab that. Boom. Where is the 3rd book? I don't have 3 books yet. That was a waste. I fucked up the run. All right, we're going to keep on grabbing these white books because we know they're only going to go into philosophy or healing or other. So we're going to just grab. And then we're going to go to the philosophy section because it's up here. It's right over there. It's in 2J. Now, the philosophy books kind of suck because, and this is like intentional gameplay design, because it is hard to see, to tell the difference between some of them. So there's a 7. There it is. There's that one. But they all say, some of them you'll see have like a subject next to them. Like it'll say philosophy. Advanced healing theory, no. Sacred magic and heal control, no. We're going to pick up these books, see what they are. Are any of these philosophical studies in magic is? We haven't shelved that series yet. We're going to put that over here. That's 6. That's a 4 is in the wrong place. It's going to be 4, 6 over here. Philosophy and mana and willpower, as you can see, looks very similar to this book right here. So we're going to have to make sure we put those in the right place. Philosophy of the self and other. 3. I didn't take philosophy. I actually failed philosophy classes. We're going to grab that ice book here. Ice, baby. Grab metaphysics and the spells. Metaphysics is... Where did we put metaphysics? Foundations of metaphysics is over here. We're going to try and... While we're doing that, we're going to grab foundation of metaphysics. Healer's ethics. Okay. Foundations of metaphysics is going over here. We're going to jump down... Anyway, I started shelving. So we haven't shelved Ice yet. Ice is one of the longer series. 4 Principles of Heroes Ethics Volume 6. So magic, it is not going to be the... So you'll see, for instance, this book and this book, they look very similar, right? But you can tell by the spine where stuff goes. Healer stuff over here. We're going to wait for this on cooldown, unfortunately. We're kind of going to waste this one. We're going to press 5 again. We only draw 1 to our hand, but whatever. Let's do healer diff over here. 6. Compendium of Sacred Magic is on the other side. Fundamentals of Healing and Control. And then light magic is over here. So we already started shelving this. Compendium of History of Magic. History goes in its own section. It's like whatever. We're going to hit a 1 over here. We're going to pop these out. Sorry about that. What do we have here? Spells of Life for Concealing Places. That goes over here. Healing Ethics goes back. Oh, shit, there's so many of these. We're picking up all the white books we can. Okay, so let's see. We have Compendium of Sacred Purification Magic. Volume 6 is going to go over here. Philosophy is philosophy. Healing Theory. Foundation of Barriers goes back over here. 3. Foundation of Metaphysics. Okay. The Body and Mind series is down here. I think it's a reference to Chicken Soup for the Soul. This is Psychology. We don't care about that right now. Fundamentals of Healing and Mana Control is going to go over here. Spells for Healing Disease. That's a new column. 4 Principles of Healer Ethics go up here. Here. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of the vocal debuff. All right, what do we have here? Light magic. That's going to go over here. We're going to grab these. We just grabbed another. Okay, we accidentally grabbed shadow magic. We're going to put that down there. Luckily, I guessed right about where it goes. I'm going to grab that. I probably should not have done this part the way I did it. All right, we're gonna juke up and we're gonna drop some books and grab some books at the same time. Why can't I use... Oh no, did I forget to press... Did I forget to activate my running? Oh fuck, I did. Okay, I gotta restart the run. I fucked up. We're gonna start over. We're gonna start over because I fucked up the run. I forgot to open up my chest, which was a key part of all this. We're gonna return to the title menu. We're gonna restart this run. I'm gonna have some water. These books are not dewy. These are ewy. We're gonna press new game because I did forget and I could have been running this entire time. That actually does matter for the speed run. And this is a speedrun stream. This is a very annoying stream, I'm aware. All right. First thing we're gonna do is hit the red button, go grab that, do all that. Actually, we're gonna go grab the green key first. Green key. Red key. Red key, green key. These have a little bit of an animation. These give us the ability to jump and to run in the library, which we do want. All right, let's grab that. We're going to run. We're going to have this unlock while we run. Those are the potions that are going to increase the number of books we can hold. We're going to jump up here. We're going to grab the blue key. We're going to run back. We're going to grab a bunch of these small books for a series where we know where they go. that's not one. Okay. We are going to use this over here. We're going to grab this potion. We're going to wait for this to open. We're going to grab this potion. Okay, now we actually can run, so everything's going to be fine. We're going to keep on grabbing the household books the way we did last time, which was probably not a great idea. We're going to grab that. You can also go with another good option is the math books because they all look the same. Okay, 4, 2, Compendium of Life Magic is over here. There's a 1 here. This is a 6. Oops. 6, 9. We've turned off the tutorial because we know how to play this game, believe it or not. All right, let's see what we got here, if there's anything that's relevant. I'm gonna press R so we can open this up. Handy Kitchen Magic Volume 3. There we go. Now we already have 2 of the 3. Happiness research is not important. What is this? Holy magic. Okay, I don't care. Couldn't be me. All right, we're gonna also make sure we grab these books from in here. Let's see. And the reason we're doing that is to see if we have... So we're looking for a silvery white book now, ironically, just like I always said, like I told you that's always the one I tend to go for. We're gonna pop that up here. We're looking for a silvery white book about kitchen magic. Okay, these are not relevant. But I did see another 3 here, which is this one. All right. The sleeping magic one is a 3 series, which is great. All right, we're going to go through this pile here. Boop, 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 boop. That will keep. This one we won't keep. That one we won't keep. All right, let's see. None of these are relevant to our interests. We are only looking for regular normie magic for normies. We're gonna toss these over here if they're not good. Okay. Let's see what we got here. No. Yes. Okay, there we go. Philosophy of the self and other. Where the reason we're pulling these is so we can, it's easy because we're going to be able to want to see them later, and it's harder to see them if they're just on top of in the shelf. And also because it can fuck up auto shelf when we unlock auto shelf. I'm not playing on a controller because I don't think my controller's charged. There's not like a deeper reason. I know that like some people who speedrun, like serious speedrunners, like might have like a reason, but I don't have a reason. All right. Let's see what we got here. None of this shit. None of this garbage is good. As soon as we find the kitchen household recipes book, we are going to be sitting pretty. And I did do the no magic speed run, but it did take me about 14 hours. So I don't recommend it. Like, unless you want to kill 14 hours. I mean, I might do it on stream, but I don't think anybody really wants to see that. Mouse and keyboard. Find your speedrun is appropriate. Find your speedrun is appropriate for me on speedrun. This means using a bongo controller. A bongo controller? Holy shit! Have you ever considered playing that heavy metal game using a what's it called controller, like a Guitar Hero? I recommended that to Hazmat recently. He's a friend of the channel. All right, we're gonna drop these. I think I saw it back there. Please, 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 please be Handy Kitchen Magic Volume 1. Yeah, buddy. And it only took us 4 minutes to find it. Fuck. All right, so we're gonna do handy. Oh, there we go. Handy 3 and 1. We're gonna drop that. Probably should have... Shit. Okay, I need to shelve one of these so I have time. All right, I have space. All right, 3. Let's just unshelve everything. Okay, Compendium of Moose's Magic. 4 and 10. Magic not... shit. Okay, 9. What? Where did I... Okay, fine. 9. Foundation Metaphysics will suck my dick. All right, we're gonna grab these. The cat books, and then we're gonna go get our auto shelver and go back upstairs. 1, 3, 4, 7, 6, 8, 5, 9, 2, and 10. All right, tab, we're going to grab our assembler. And our hotkey for that is 5. So whatever book we are holding on the top, it will be brought to us. So we're going to hit that. We're only getting, but we only have level 1 of it right now, which is fine. So what we're going to do right now while we kill time is make sure all these shelves are cleared off. Because we do not want to have problems with the auto shelver later. And then what we're going to be doing is continuing to assemble that, and then also trying to shelve at least one book in each category. So, on each shelf of each category, so that it is going to be easier we won't have that much cooldown between hitting 4 and 5 over and over and over. 4 and 5 are the hotkeys for, romance novels. Very good. That's also a section with 3s. We're gonna toss these downstairs. The romance novels oftentimes are a series of 3, and it's good to know how long a series is before you decide to commit to wasting a 5 on it. All right, let's see. That's gonna go down there. Ethics of Magic. Let's see. Book of Alchemy. We're tossing shit we do not care about. We're looking for series of 3. Foundations of Metaphysics. Okay. What else do we got up here? Physic. Healer. Don't care about that. Let's grab that. I like to do the upstairs books first, because I'm a little weirdo. Let's see. Complete Guide to Everyday Enchantments. Volume 8. Boom. And... Stage Drawing with Perfect Circle. That's arts, and this is the arts section right here. Okay, so we're gonna do this as our next 5 so we can get another point. Boom. All right, 3 and 2. We're gonna stick our point right in there. We still have the cooldown we have to worry about, unfortunately. We're gonna keep on grabbing these philosophy books. Boring subject alert. History of Magical Warfare. I know that goes over here. Blorp. And then philosophy. Okay. Spell determinism. Philosophy of mana and willpower. We already have that here. We have this here. This one's easy to tell because of the spine. Philosophical studies is easy to tell apart from the others because it's all shiny. Soul, mind, and body is a hard one for me to tell apart. This is a 10. This is going to go back over here. I'm going to put a 5 here. Foundation of Metaphysics is... Where did I put that? Nowhere. Okay. 5 and a 9, and then responsibility. Do I already have one there? Magic and responsibility. Magic and responsibility. No, I do not. Okay. Some of the book names are a little repetitive, which is a bit of a nuisance. We are going to also grab the math books because we like Pen Poppy. She's a good friend of the channel, and she said math is good. She said it's good for you. She said that they're not trying to steal my eggs or anything, that's just the voices in my head trying to make sure I don't do math good. And the series lengths, etc., are not randomized. So if a book is a 3 series in one game, it will be a 3 series in another. We're just trying to get... we're going to pick up these math books because they're easy to see. Because they're the ones that look like math books. Teehee. By the time we fully upgrade everything, we will be being able to pull 9 books at a time into our hands. Okay, Home Magic, that's a good one to pick, actually, especially to have ready for our 5. Over here, we're gonna pick. We're peeping. Hit the 5. There we go. Boom. We have a full series here. 2, 1, and 3. We're gonna pop our next level up over here. Now we're gonna pick up 4 books every time. So that's good for us. We're going to keep on picking up math books to shelves so that as the cooldowns get smaller and smaller, we'll be in the same area and can just alternate between 5 and 4, 5 and 4, 5 and 4, with 5 being the auto assemble and 4 being auto shelve. You can auto shelve. It's very good for hitting those high up shelves. However, things have to be in the right space. Like the right spaces have to be clear to take a book. So that's part of why we are grabbing stuff if we see it and we don't need it. All right. Okay. That's a 2. 1, 10, prime equations. Ooh, we actually got one natty. Okay. Mana and conversion. Okay, there we go. Prophecy and probability theory. Oh, okay. And then something called Genesis theory. Archery is going to go over on this section when we find archery books. Let's see, actually, like right now. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Let's see. We have Archer's Hunter Manual. Cool. Oftentimes, you will find books that are relevant to a discipline right by them. All right, we're going to see what we have here. We only pick up 3 books right now with the effect. So we're not going to use it on a series of 5. We're going to use it on a series of 3, like this series over here. Let's see what else we have here. Let me see if there's any other romance novels. Okay, romance novel, Packed Beneath the Stars. That I believe is a 10. There we go. This is going to be languages. This is going to be Otherworld. That's going to be history. That's going to be mystery. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Whoa. Fire and Ice Queen. That is very clearly going to be a romance novel. I think they were relatively respectful of their portrayal of romance novels in this series, which I liked. I did appreciate that. All right, we're going to say it's a 7. We're gonna see what else we got here. We also have all these magic books here, and some magic series are 5s, but right, yeah, which means we could do some magic. We could do a little magic. We could do a little magic. Kiss around spells. I don't want to do any of the 10s. Start the series of 10s until it's time to start the series of 10s. I'm like, go to stealth magic, irrelevant to my interests. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing I care about. Oh, I actually do care about that. All right. That's relevant to my interests. I am on cooldown, so I don't really... Well, I'm very close to the cooldown being over. I think I have a little bit of time, though. All right. That's monster stuff. So over here, generically, are spell books. And so some of them are 10s, some of them are 7s. By this point, so if something has a number that's over 6, you're gonna know it goes over there. All right, we're gonna hit the 5 on this, grab those all, boom, bam, 5, 1, 2, 4, and 3. Level up again. We're gonna keep on leveling up assembly. I know some people do it differently, but I'm not some people. I'm just me, unfortunately. Let's drop these. Let's clean up these shelves, make it easier for ourselves. It is going to be helpful for us later on. To have all these shelves cleared off. You also... The other spells that are available are these spells that show you where to put stuff, which is not something like they'll show you the right what's it called, genre for a book, but that's not super helpful because I know what the genres are for most books. And I don't know, it's not super helpful for me. Let's see what else we got here. Useless magic compendium, perfect. All right. Okay, useless magic compendium is up here. Introduction to life half magic is down here. Spells for whatever. Practical magic, first in the series up there. We're about to hit in 3 seconds the office for last minute commuters. We will grab this series just because it is an easy one for us, giving us another level up, giving us another point in assembly. At this stage, one of the things I think I'm going to do is probably opt into blues because I know where most of the blues go. Blues tend to either be summons or what's it called? Summons, guilds, guild stuff, or prophecy. And right now we're just trying to make sure we know where things actually go. All right, so maybe this was, nope, this was a bad idea. They do not, they don't really. Okay, how to change dreams to reality. Okay, we're gonna go to summons first because a bunch of these are summons books, like how to summon a succubus, laws of transtemporal summons, summoning the useless goddess, aka just call me bitch, summoning circles explained. This is where illusion magic goes, summoning the useless goddess 6, the complete summoning grimoire is gonna go over here. Pocket dimensions is its own thing. Forging is its own thing. Okay, so I picked the wrong thing. All right. Luckily, this is a 3 series, though. So we're going to hit our 5. Grab all those all at once. Get another level up. Now we are going to pick up 7 books at once. Yay. Yay for us. All right. What do we have here? Management, theoretical, Enchanted music is not terrible to have a 3 down here because that's going to go in the bard music section, which is over here. See, this is why we want to clear off stuff, right? Because now we don't actually have enough room. We actually do like this book over here, the energy book. It's only going to be a very small series for us, so that's great. We're going to grab that. We're going to go and put all this shit into guild treasury, I think. Let's see. Oh, no. We still have some books here that have to do with, what's it called? What am I thinking of? With astrology, with like what do they call it in this? Clairvoyance. All right. This is like books about about management, basically. So like tactical command of magical forces, managing your guild treasury. All right, let's hit our 5 again. Let's shelve 3, 1, and 2. Because remember, our magical command is going to go over here. Mono resource allocation, licensing and regulating for magic users. We have a bunch of art stuff down here. That's not really relevant to us, but we're gonna grab it. We have it. How to change drawn art into reality, summoning. Theoretical foundation of enchanted music. I could take that. How that goes. Ice book, prophecy. Going by color and knowing you only have a certain number of shelves to go to makes it a little bit easier, in my opinion. But that's just me, and that's just a theory, a game theory. We're gonna go back over here, pick up another small series. During our cooldown, 1, 2, 3. No, we don't have. Oh, we don't really have one. We're gonna pick up this series, see if we can fit every book here. Oh, okay, hopefully. Let's see, 6, 3, 7, and 8. Okay, so we barely. Okay, I think it's because our inventory was so full. We're gonna put our summoning the useless goddess down here. We're gonna put our ice book over here. We only have 1 ice book, 1 spell book here. Let's put our theoretical thing about enchanted music here. Complete summoning grimoire. We're gonna go back. A lot of backtracking. It's the most important thing is to keep on juking. Keep on juking. Why is that not? Okay, there we go. Pocket dimensions. I forget where that goes. Trans-temporal summons the law of causality is gonna go up here. What do we have here? Summons of the abyss. There's 10,000. 10,000 summons in the wind. All right, let's grab this. Even though we're only going to grab 1 book off of this summon, that's fine. Because what we're trying to do is get this. All right, now we are almost maxed on that. Let's go drop our drawn art into reality thing real fast. And we're going to start wanting to get auto shelvers soon. Is Pocket Dimension? Yeah, it's up there. All right. Drawn art to reality. This is all prophecy related content. We're not in a prophecy. We're in a fucking Toyota Corolla. All right. Art of Feng Shui is going to go down there. Prophecy is going to go down there. Let's grab this. 2, 1, and 3. Level up. Now the cooldown is only 10 seconds. Remember, we started with like a 2-minute cooldown and it's a lot fucking better now. All right, 8. The Feng Shui with Dragon Veins goes down here. Prophesizing, we're actually gonna hit our 5 here. So you're gonna see we're gonna be now the bottleneck for us is going to be the speed at which we can shelve, which is why we're gonna start upgrading the auto shelver. Okay. Okay. We're going to press our auto shelver. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong one. Okay. Auto shelver is active for a certain amount of time. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna put all these guidebooks away. Shouldn't have said it like that, but you know what I mean. Like some doofus. All right, we're gonna hit our 5 here for stuff that is easy to shelve without the auto shelver. Now we actually shelve these in the incorrect order. I don't think it counted. There we go. Level up. Now we're gonna lower the cooldown on auto shelver once more. We're gonna hit our 5 over here on a series that's relatively short. Because remember, if you if the cooldown's active, what are you fucking doing, right? All right, so we're gonna press nothing here. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna just get rid of those. We're gonna hit 5 here. We're gonna shelve as fast as we fucking can. 7, 6, 5. Oh, I should probably, you know what I should do? I should probably go back up to where all the math books are. That's what we're gonna do. because right now our bottleneck has to do with waiting for auto shelver on cooldown. So that's why it's okay that we're doing small series here. We have 2 rows left to level up now. Art of the Arrow, Art of the Arrow. We'll just, yeah, fuck it. We'll just use the auto shelver. All right, the auto assembler. 6, 1, 8, 5, 9, 10. And let's grab this one here. 3, 1, and 2. Very good. We can upgrade our auto shelver. We're going to wait for these both to be on cooldown. And then we're going to wait for this. I'm going to scratch real fast. Very good. And it also sometimes does it from the top, which is nice. We also have like 2 series here we can do, which is great. Anatomy of the bow and arrow. Fundamentals of archery. We can level up our auto shelver to last longer now. All right, this is fundamentals of archery. We're going to grab that. We're just going to shelve it. 4, 9, oops. All right, we're going to see what else we have. Okay, here we go. We're going to grab this. We're trying to grab smaller series so we're not stuck waiting for the auto shelver. Grand Compendium of Archery is going to go over here. What else do we have here? Okay. Theory of Everything. 10, 9, 1. There is an auto sorter, but I don't really tend to use it. We're going to wait for the 4. We're going to hit our 4 very, very soon. Tell us about the Dewey Decimal System. The Dewey Decimal System is a proprietary system. You actually have to have a license to use it. I don't use it. I don't believe it. I don't believe in it. So I use the Library of Congress system, the People's System. I'm not kidding here. They charge you real money to use the Dewey Decimal System. That's why you're not going to see the Dewey Decimal System get used in a game like this. I'm going to have some water real fast. I'm a bit of a yapper. We do a bit of yapping here. We do a little bit of yapping. We're going to grab this book, get ready for the 5, and have a vape. We're 23 minutes in. We're doing okay. We're going to grab this, make this last even longer. We're going to hit our 5 at this point. 7. Yeah, they make you use they charge you real money to use the Dewey Decimal System. It's a proprietary system, and I get it. I get it. It costs money. Listen, you got to spend money to make money. You also have to spend, like, Project Gutenberg is kind of free, but you do sometimes need to pay to do certain stuff with it. And you do, if you're going to use like a scraper or something, you need to use a special server, and a lot of people don't know that. Like, it's kind of open source. We're going to see what else we have here. Okay, we're going to drop and pop. All right, we're going to grab our E here. We're going to 5 here. E is what we use to pick up books. We need 2 more rows in order to level the fuck up. 3. The real reason to avoid using the, doing this by hand is because of the issues regarding human error. You wouldn't want to make an error now, would you? Like a human or something? It'd be fucking disgusting. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, as I always say. All right, commandment of magical forces. That's good. That's some good shit right there. I mean, 5, 4. Also, sometimes you'll have a point to use and you won't even know you have a point to use. It's kind of like grad school. See, if I say something is kind of like grad school, then people might think I went to grad school. I think it's what we call defrauding the shareholders, but we're going to see. All right, affiliate summoning, we're going to press 5, we're going to hit 4. Bam, wham, bam, thank you, jam. You just got jammed. How to commute with magic, beautiful, we love that. How to commute with magic, get the fuck out, use your fucking signal. All right, magic to boost household efficiency. 3, 1, 8, 2, 5. We're gonna also grab this one right here. Let's see. We've got a 2, a 3, and a 1. Minor repairs with magic. Okay, that's gonna be that's on the top shelf too. I don't want to fucking. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. We get to level up our little guy. Now they're gonna be on the same level of cooldown. What else do we have here? Okay, we're gonna hit a 5 here. So now at this stage of the game, what you're trying to do is essentially get as many relevant books in your hand at a time before you start doing shit. So anyway, you started blasting. All right, do I have a... What is this? Ritual guidelines? Why is that down there? That shouldn't be down there. Let's do some, let's go grab this series. Look at that. Beautiful. And illusion magic. Illusion magic. Illusion magic. That's not illusion magic. This is not illusion magic. All right, this is a romance novel, but we're here. So we know where it goes. Let's start shelving. So anyway, I started shelving. All right, we're going to keep going here. We're going to see, give some guesses in the chat as to how long you think the speed run is going to take. I think it's going to take 2 hours and 35 minutes. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. Beautiful. Mwah. You love to see it. It's a thing you love to see, and the thing you love to see is it only in theaters. Let's grab that, hit our 5, hit our 4. At this stage, our idea, what we're trying to be sure is we have the lowest cooldown between shelving as possible. So we know what we're grabbing. So that we're always by something where we can hit our 5 and 4, our 5 and our 4, our 5 and our 4, our 4 and our 5. Nope, not our 4 and our 5, our 5 and our 4. So alchemical tools, Tomes of Alchemy are the 5 series here, which are fine to use when you don't have auto shelver because they're relatively, it's hard to fuck, there's less points for you to fuck it up, right? So we're going to grab this, we're going to hit this. Now we have cooldown time of only 10 seconds, active time of 55 seconds for our auto shelver. Insights, sort, and it are not really helpful for me. Neither is shelf guide. I don't really do that. One of them makes the book you're holding glow. We're not doing that. What do we have here? Book space. We're going to hit that. We're not going to use auto shelver for this one. This one's pretty easy. We're going to hit that. We're going to hit our... We're going to wait for our 5. And then we're going to hit our 4. There we go. Then we're going to look on the ground, see if we have anything relevant. We know where to shelve. Summoning circles. We do know how to do that. Book of Fluids, level 10. Let's grab that. Let's auto shelve it. So we have, at this point, we're just going to grab, it doesn't really matter if we get any more magic because we got all the magic we need. We are now in the end game. Now what we're doing is we're looking for books to shelve. Psychology is not really helpful for us down. And we're only looking for books that we can do down here. It's our time down here. Okay, summoning circles goes over here. We already started. I'm spamming the 5 button. There's no penalties spamming, just like in real life. Okay, so now while we're on cooldown, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of shelving so we know where stuff goes. There's 3. Night Parade is necromancy, weirdly enough. I believe it is an Asian reference of some kind, either Chinese or Japanese, and that it's like a cultural reference for the devs. This is the necromancy section. Ads are happening soon. During ads, let me know if you would like me to pause the speed run or not. I can pause it by pressing the escape button. We can pause it. That's allowed. It's in the rules. I think Therefore I Am is some garbage we don't care about. Healer's ethics we care about. We care about ethics and healing. We care about those healer's ethics. So you'll see we actually have 2 points right now. We're just going to spam them in there. It doesn't really matter. Okay, ritual design for practicing necromancer goes in the necromancy section. Necromancy, the books tend to be black and purple. And we're going to see what else I have here. Illusion magic is on the other shelf. That's near us. What is this? Chronostatic illusion, illusion magic, the art of hypnosis. Book of Curses is its own thing. It's like only a 3 series right here. It goes in that section. Telekinesis is a 5. So we're gonna get over here. We're gonna try and get all these here. It's not a, oh, it's a 4. Sorry, it's a 5, not a 10. All right, well, that was a waste of a 4. There is a tool a lot of people don't know about. It's the recovery stone. It is by the, where you get the red key. And that will draw any missing books back into the map for you. Beautiful work here, folks. We're doing something important for the community here. So at this stage, it's a relatively chill game. We're going to grab that. The most important thing is getting that first set of books so you can get the assembly to begin with. They're programming in assembly, folks. They said so. At this stage, you're basically guaranteed to get the speedrun achievement. It basically has to do with how, like, do you know where the keys are, and can you get your first books? Even though we're holding some books, I'm still going to grab this, hit the 5, and then hit the 4. Because it's any books you're holding can get shelved. You don't have to, it doesn't fuck it up. All right, History of the World, Practical Necromancy, Drawing Moving Characters, that's not necromancy. We're going to hit 5 on this. I'm going to hit our 4 over here, put away some necro books. There's another necro book here, so we're going to hit a 5, we're going to hit a 4. Grand Encyclopedia of Magical Artifacts, that actually goes over here. That's under crafting. Purple is a color that is used across a lot of genres. That's one of the hard things about specializing in purple. I know the curses section is down here. I try to do the books that are down here first. Because at this stage, right, we can pull a full stack. There's no reason not to pull a full stack. And then what'll be left, right, is just books to take upstairs. All right. We're going to hit our 4 over here. And your run was 242. Yeah. You're going to guess 310. That's a good guess. Oh, maybe just voting under my prices, right? Nice. 3 hours, 11 minutes. I fucking hate you, Manuel of Arms. We're very good friends, but I hate you. Okay, Homunculus, Stealth Arts. Homunculus is going to go over here. Is there anything else that goes over? Oh, that's a good book to have up here. Book of Toxins, press R5, press R4. What else do we have here? Illusions. They're not tricks, Michael. They're illusions. All right. Five senses. Artifacts that change the world is also going to be helpful for us. It's going to be a short series though. That's going to be one we use when we're on cooldown for shelving. We're just not going to even look at the magic anymore. Because that's for getting the maxed out mage thing or whatever, which we do not care about. That's not part of the meta. Breaking the Curse of the Trophyless is a 1. This is a 2. Sorry, this is a 3. So we're just going to do boop, boop, and boop. What else do we have over here that we can grab? All right. Let's grab our healer books and start. So anyway, I started healing. I would never heal in real life. Don't worry. Spells for curing. Oh, yeah, baby. That's like 3 healer books we found all the way over here already. All right, we're going to hit these. We're going to hit the gritty a little. We're going to grab this again so we can use it for pulling. Okay, we're going to hit our 5 soon. Boom. We're already a quarter of the way done. All right, formation of large magical barriers. Let's keep on grabbing some sacreds up in this bitch. We're going to hit our 5. We're going to hit our 4. Foundations of Necromancy. Great. Seer. Astrology doesn't matter. Let's see what we got here. I'm not going to make it in time. All right. We'll do the Seer books next. We're going to put these over here, but I'm still looking to see if there's anything. Holy magic is relevant to our interest down here. All right. We're going to do our 4 here. We're going to juke a little bit. Oops. Hit our 5, hit our 4. We have here. These are summons. Summons is down here too. Ads are over. Good. No offense, Danny. I always assume you gotta listen. Always stream like Dan Clancy's watching you, because you never know. You never know. Name a time you knew. You can't. Epistemological certainty is a fucking falsehood. My mom told me she was a big epistemology. All right, we're gonna hit our 5 real fast, and we're gonna hit our 4 because this is gonna require its own shelf. Philosophical studies in magic. Never heard of her. Luckily, we got that one right in. All right, on the fixation of severance of souls, we're gonna put this down over here. We're looking for any other healing related books. Psychology is the opposite of healing. It's a harming book. Foundations of necromancy. Fuck it. All right, 4. What else do we got here? Maintaining vigor. 5. We'll hit our 5. We're gonna go over here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boop. Oh, we also have this one to do over here. I don't need the fundamentals of drawing. Couldn't be me. I'll just trace, bro. If a thing turns blue, a sign turns blue, it means you got it. You're good. How to kill the undead. Perfect. Codex of Transfiguration is going to go in Transmutations, which goes on the other side of this. What else do we have here? Fundamentals of healing and mana control. That's healing. So this section is going to be done. All right. So just so you can see what it looks like, there it is right now. 10, 2, 5. Okay. We'll just boom. And now it's done. All right. Fuck, I got stuck. All right. E5 and 4. E6 and 21. All right. There we go. Transfiguration is going to go over here. We're going to see if there's any other Transfiguration books around here. Book of Explosions, magical creatures in there. I do know where magical creatures go, so this is over here. Magical creatures. Guide to monster identification and survival actually goes here. Even though it's a checkmark book, as you'll see over here, usually those are the language books. This is an exception to the rule. Dark Pact, Birth of a Curse. Curses go over here. As you might have guessed from the fact that I put the curse book over there. Alright, we're going to keep going. I'm spamming. So anyway, I started spamming. Alright, Conflict Protocol for Guilds. For Theory and History of Summoning a Hero goes under Summoning, under the Isekai section. What is this? Humanization is Transfiguration. These ones are the hardest for me to remember because they're kind of rando. We have here Explosions. I don't remember if Explosions is a 5 or a 4. Labor Studies is not relevant to our interest at this stage. Let me see what else we have here. Effort builds confidence, blah, blah, blah. We're at the stage where what we're looking for is just anything that goes down here. Book of Alchemy goes down here. Oops. Remember, your tomes are going to be over there. Oops. Okay, we're going to grab... We're going to use a 5. What? How come we couldn't 5? What happened? 4. Oh, because they were already shelved. My bad. Alright. What do we have here? Warrior's Creed, Psychological Principles. I ain't doing that. Compendium of Forbidden. Okay, Fire. That's a 10. Part of the reason I do the larger series is to get them out of the way so that they're not just cluttering up the library. Alright, what do we have here? Pulverization. That's a 10. Seduction Magic is a 10, and that's down here. That's over here on this side. Okay, Bestiary, Time. These are all I'm just looking for any book that goes down here at this stage because we have cleared out so much stuff already. Unlike the haters will say it's fake. Haters will say it's fake. Haters can suck it. All right. We're going to go over here. And by it, I mean, of course, haha, the strap. All right. We're going to grab our 5 and our 4 over here. God damn it. We weren't close enough. Okay. We're going to put time. We're going to do actually this larger book series over here. 5 and a 4. We're going to grab this one and do a 5 and a 4. What do we have here? Change on our, oh, Encyclopedia of World Potions. That's also going to be a bigger series. And then we'll do this one last one over here before we mosey. All right, multiple structures and dissolution processes is a short series. So even if we get it, okay, that's fine. What? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's curses. Oops. Well, even though we're on cooldown, we can shelve this one by hand. Same with this series. And what the fuck is in here? This is all shit I don't care about. .com. Okay. We have 2 series of monster books over here we're going to grab. Is the World Encyclopedia of Dragons here? Yeah, baby! So 2 more series to do right over here. We're still looking, though, on the ground to see if there's anything that goes down here still. Just to make it easier for us. It's kind of hard to tell the Transfiguration books apart because from other stuff because a lot of series uses brown. Or maybe I'm just colorblind if they're like bright green and I don't know. Like, I guess you could like, you could tease me. Terror of the Beast is part of the Beast section. This is a Tome of Alchemy, which is helpful for us. We're going to grab this 5. We're going to do this 4 over here. What do we have? Intro to Psych. You can see a lot of them look like Intro to Psych regulated things. Beastification and Threshold of Madness, by the way, is one of the Therian books. Books of this being legendary. Okay, this is a short series. We can hand shelve this. 5, 3, a 2, and a 4 over here. We're going to grab our 5 over on this. We're going to 5 this pretty soon before we hit our 4 again. Hit our 5, hit our 4. And then we're going to grab this again. We're going to hit our 5 soon and our 4. We're still looking over here. Stealth magic, stealth magic. These are all things we care about because they're down here. It's our time down here, as they say. Supreme Warrior is upstairs. Monsterology is downstairs. We're going to do our Tomes of Synthesis. I know it's a 5. Could have done that itself. Let's see. Shadow is a 10, I believe. We're going to find out, though. Once we hit our 5 and our 4. 5 and our 4. That's basically it. They should have made it 6, 7 if they wanted it, the memes, but I guess they didn't want the memes. I guess they had integrity or whatever. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Practical invisibility magic. Beautiful. Okay, 5s. 4s. We're going to see a shit ton of stuff get shelved here automatically. We're actually going to grab our Ecological Pyramids of Monsters books over here and hit our 5 and 4 over here. Okay, 10, 7, 5, 8, 1, 9, 2, 6. Oops, that's a 3. We're also going to grab our 5 here. We're going to grab our 4 here. We're going to 4 over here as well. Foundations of Transformation is going to go over here. This is one of them's. What do we have here? Summoning Magic for Beginners. Beautiful. Angelic Prophecy goes over here, though. Because it's prophecies. Angels said you were talking shit. What else do we got over here? Dungeons, go upstairs, intro to Summoning Fundamentals. Love to see it, love to see it. Hit our 5, hit our 4. And we actually wanted to not auto shelve these because we're going to want to 5 them pretty quickly. 5 just means automatically summon them. All right. And let's see what else we got down here. Dark Sonata is a bard book. We can put bard books down here so they are coming with us. Barely got it. All right. Water's a 10. Tome of Alchemy, Commanding Army of the Dead. These are all books that are relevant to our interests. Complete Guide to Stealth Magic. Stealth Magic is going to be over here. Army of the Dead's going to be over here. See, this is why I actually need to start clearing this shelf off next time I have time. I'm spamming the 5. We love guinea pigs. They're the best. I love guinea pigs. Ask me any question about guinea pigs and I will answer it one day. I swear. Tome of Alchemy. Transportation. Transformation. My favorite thing about guinea... Let's see. The highest number of guinea pigs I've had at one time is like 6, I believe. I've taken care of 6 guinea pigs at a time. I do some volunteer work with animals sometimes. I don't like to talk about it. It's like, so-and-so's my favorite person. I would never tell them to their face, of course. It's like, why not? They'd love to hear it. Because fuck you, that's why. I'm a very private person. I would never share details about my life. Indeed. Like, why would I do that? No one wants to hear details about my life. You guys don't want to hear about me, do you? You're only here for sick gameplay. I understand what the deal is. I know what it is. I know what we're here for. Nah. But for real, I would say one of my things I like to recommend is if you were interested in getting a guinea pig, just adopt a guinea pig. Get a pair of guinea pigs that you know get along already. That's like probably pretty sick, nasty, and ideal in my opinion. All right, let's see. We're running out of shelves down here. Transition to magic. There we go. Art of turning food into poop, aka the Elder Echo story. What do we have here? Alchemy. Hell yeah. And in the alchemy section, could never be me. All right, we're gonna put those in there. But yeah, adopt a guinea pig if you are looking for guinea pigs because it's relatively inexpensive. They will already have done any like medical testing they need to do usually at most shelters. And it's also, you can always see if you can foster a guinea pig because if you're not really sure you want one or not, they'll provide all this stuff. And it's pretty great, I'd say, actually. I don't like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it if you like guinea pigs or are interested in them or something like that. But I think it's nice. It's nice. It's relatively, I wouldn't say they're a low effort animal. I think every animal, obviously, you should put your full nuts into it or whatever, into like taking care of them. But I don't know. It's a nice thing to do for a tiny animal that could use some help. So I highly recommend it. We are going to grab our psychology books here. We're going to waste our cooldown a little bit because we are running out of things to easily shelve and we're kind of wasting our cooldowns here. So we're just grabbing as many philosophy books as possible. We will use the auto shelver when we get up there. History of Magic is not a creative, it's not a creative color. No, it's not a relevant book to our interest. Intro to Necromancy, gosh darn it. And spells at home, soul and mind. All right, we're going to actually use our 4 before our 5 this time and see what we got here. All right, 5 and oh shit, I did our cooldown. I misread the cooldown. But yeah, I highly recommend it. I don't know, I think they're pretty cool. I think they're cool little guys. I don't think they've done anything wrong. Soul, body, and mind, are they truly distinct? All right, 5s and 4s. What? What do you mean already auto shelve problem? All right, 4. There we go. All right. And then enter to stealth magic. We're going to hold these because we're going to take them downstairs when we go jump back down. We're going to grab this too. You look like the ones that look like wigs with legs. Yeah, I like Himalayans because Himalayan. My only thing is at the county fair, the guinea pigs, I worry that they get too hot sitting out in the barn all day or whatever they got going on. Whatever you would call it. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Birth of Magical Languages, Transfiguration, and Magical Items both go downstairs. We're just trying to grab books that go downstairs right now. Theory of Transfiguration, Magical Items Workshop, Dark Sonata, Spell Chanting. I'll go down here. Magical Items Workshop is a 10. That's great for us. What else we got here? Philosophical Studies in Magic. Book of the Ninja is a short series. You'll notice all the transfigurations are 10s. At this stage, I like to do the larger ones to get them out of the fucking way. All right, we're going to grab a Introduction to Herbology. Codex is a 10. All right. And then those are 3s on the bottom, those stealth books. That's why you don't see me doing them right now. Spell chanting techniques, and then the Dark Sonata, music that attracts calamity. That always sounds to me like a Toho game. Who up hoeing they toes? Anyway, I like the song Toho by Chonky. You should check it out on YouTube. Not sponsored, of course. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if we had a sponsor here? Oh, fuck. Anchor My News. Hello. Welcome back to the Elder Echo channel, where we are today. We are playing that librarian game where you are a librarian who can use magic to do magic stuff in a library. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today, fire rescue guy? And we are going to also press escape and go back to just gaming so that we are not super large. And we're going to, sorry, this is the speed. Oh God, the speed run. We're at 51 minutes in. How far are we actually at like shelving? Let's find out. Get OBS open and this. We have over half the shelves done. Well, not over half. I don't know how to do math. Listen, I'm a shell. I do shelves. I don't do math. Foundations of Metaphysics. We're going to grab all them sacrilege. Okay, we're going to grab a 5 and a 4 here. We're looking for any books that go upstairs, and I know where they go upstairs. Okay, I guess we're going to start taking psychology books too. The problem is psychology is on the other opposite side of the stuff I need. All right, 5 and 4. And then spells at home is not psychology or philosophy. Ooh, that was not a good one. My hands were too full. All right, philosophy of the self and other. We're gonna grab. I think therefore I am self and other. Boop. All right, we're gonna wait for our cooldown. Again, it's gonna be like a 10-second cooldown before we can hit this. Fantasy versus blah blah blah. Is there more of these? Okay, fantasy. And then I think therefore I am. Damn it. Uh, 5 and 4. All right, we're gonna no, those are already filled. Okay, I shouldn't have done it like this. Five and 4. At least we'll be able to fill these up while we're here. And then we're gonna do the psychology section. Psychology section is single color. Green is the most common color in terms of books, in my experience, in terms of the number of categories that it has. Other thing we're doing while we're here, we're just double checking to make sure all our numbers are in the correct order for anything that we hand shelved, because auto shelf automatically puts books in the right order. Dewey, the Dewey Decimal System, they charge you money just to get like the full catalog. Just use Library of Congress, bro. Your tax dollars pay for it. If you're an American, and if you're not an American, then you can use our tax dollars for free. Okay, well I mistimed that click, so there's a 2, a 7, a 10. I have to say the numbers out loud. Nothing wrong with that. I'm like the loudest librarian ever. Okay, we're gonna put those up there. Is there anything back here to grab? No. Okay. At least this time I made sure to grab the stuff the right way. Is this psychology? Yeah, this is psychology. Okay. All right, this one's curry flavored poop or poop flavored curry. I will pick the curry flavored poop. I heard there are taste buds on the butthole. I'm not sure of how accurate that is. I don't know if that's just big taste bud or big butthole trying to slander one or the other or like whatever. I don't know. What would you pick, chat? Would you pick curry flavored poop or poop flavored curry? I like curry. And I'd like, is it a permanent thing or is it like a hex? We're gonna hit our 5. Damn it, the 3 was in the wrong place. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Introduction, amount disparity society. Don't care about that. Compendium magic. Psychologist definition of happiness. That's psych. That's gonna go over here. What else do we have over here? Do we have anything that immediately? Yep. Law. Welcome to Bob Lob's Law. All right. Chronicles the Magical Court is also a long series. This is why it's really good to have this. It's because it's very hard to check those numbers. Let's grab books that we know we're gonna do put downstairs. Okay, 5. This is a psych book. Psych! Oops, I overshot. What do we have here? Sound blending. That's a very short series. I thought. No, it's not. Okay. That was the series we didn't finish. Okay. And then Magic That Bites Back is going to go in here. So what else we got here, though? Book of Matter Creation. That's a short series I can hand shelf. We're spamming the 5 button. Magic books, all the spell magic stuff, they have different colors. So that does make it a little hard. Magic That Bites Back, this is a curse book. Witch's Hymnal is going to be behind us as well. Applied Archery, the Law. What else do we have here? Practical Enchantment is actually going to be over here. What do we have here? Fundamentals, Psychology, we'll keep that. We're going to grab a bunch of psych books before we go upstairs. And Introduction to Inanimate Objects is going to go here. Battlefield Law. Okay, 5 and a 4. There we go. We're going to grab a bunch of the Magic Theory and Theoryanthropy goes down here. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, and Reducing Metamorphosis, that actually goes down here too. I put the 10 there on accident. That was a misclick on my part. My apologies, folks. I'll try and do better here on the Elder Echo channel. This is just a 3 series, but it goes over here. Psychology, Psychology, Psychology. Look at all them psych books. All right. Weapons Compendium is not psych. That is warrior shit. That real warrior shit for bro. Bro. It's that real warrior shit. All right, we're gonna do this because this will be a short series too. Do by hand. I guess I should have done the other ones. We have here Otherworld Chronicles, a world ruled by data is a 5. We're going to do that over here and do that one too while we wait. Let's see what else we have here. Book of, okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 4. Okay, we're back on. 5 and 4. I'll grab that. We're going to do 5 and 4. We have Botanicals Give Good Hugs. If you like sticky hugs, do you like sticky hugs? Do you think sticky hugs are the kind of hugs you'd like? Do you want to be sticky, icky, ooey gooey? Yeah, you'll get put in the hug jar. You want to be put in the hug jar? You can get put in the hug jar. Nice to meet you, Calda. Would you hug an octopus? That's completed. Perfect. All right. Let's grab this. Yeah. What is this? Art of Shadow Walking. That goes downstairs. Magic Ring Seals Reason. Apocalypse of the Heavens. This goes up here, actually. This is right here. This is a romance novel series. We have here Living Paintings. That's not up here. I mean, that is up here, but it's too far. Transition Evolutionary History of... Let's grab these. Abyss Magic is a short series. Let's put that in during our cooldown. A 4, a 5, a 2, a 1, and a 3 right there. Let's do our technique for the dead. Over here, put that in Necro. Ah, shit. It's not gonna fit. Because I forgot. Omens and Warnings goes over here. Magic Ring that Steals Reason is a short series. So is Stealth Walking. Integrating Steel's reason number 2. Actually, we got 2 of them already, huh? We have here Tome of Alchemy. Let's auto. Let's see what we got here. Terror Illusions. That's a long series that'll close out. Illusion Magic. Yeah, buddy. This means less having to deal with the stairs. Drawing pictures. Our collection. Origins Magic. What do we have here? Irish to the Fairy Pact. Romance novel. We're gonna grab archery content at this point, I guess. And Arcane Economy. And the Law. Grabbed a 3, not to brag or nothing. Codex of Truth Verification is a legal book, by the way. That's like one of the ones where it's not super obvious what it is. We're holding a bunch of econ books right now, which is fine because we're going to go to the econ section next. What is this? Alchemy and the Gold, a Gold Collapse. We'll also take archery. What do we have here? There we go. Look at all that beautiful shit. All right. What do we have here? Contract law, monocurrencies, and their evolutions. Boop and boop. Writing adventurer contracts is going to go over here. Let's see what other archery books we can get. Oh, Legal Despair. That goes over here. This one, we're going to be on cooldown. Okay, there we go. 4. Let's grab this one during our cooldown. Archery, that counts. Chance goes downstairs. We'll just grab it for that. Internet, the all-knowing grimoire goes over here, actually. All right. What is this? Arcane, economics. I got rated. Hello, Hydra Dreams. What are you playing today? My name's Eldra Echo. Echo. And today what we are playing is that Arcane library game again. And we do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Hi. So we're doing a speed run of this. We are an hour in. We have half the shelves done. And the haters said that I couldn't do it. The haters, of course, being my very loved fans. All right, we are going to... What were you playing? How was it? Did you have fun? Did you have fun? That's the most important thing with streaming is, did you have fun? And also, did you win? Because if you didn't win, you don't get to eat anything. That's a lot of people don't know that, but you don't get to eat anything. We're going to see what they did. Raid coming on target. Did we... Raid coming... Good effect on target. What is good effect on target? Oh, you mean... Am I the target? Bro did a little targeting. I feel a little targeted, honestly. Bro does a little targeting. Wage structures, that seems an intro to magical economics go over here. Luckily, some of these are short series. How to write adventure contracts, for instance. So I can just shelve these by myself, I guess. I could just shelve these by myself. If only this was a multiplayer game. If only. All right, magical supply chain management. It goes on the other. That's one of those books where I forget where it goes. Actually, I won't lie. This one's definitely me. I'm Ethan Bradbury. Whatever happened to the Bradbury boys? Does anybody know? I'm wondering. I'm just asking. It's free to ask. I was told it's a free country. So let me let's pop this 5. We're gonna hit a 4 over here. We're also gonna hit a 1 over here. We're seeing other ones that go over here that could work. Okay, Detective the Reaper actually goes over here. I know that. This is the mystery section. Detective the Reaper sounds like the kind of shit that Hydra would voice act. You gotta roast your friends a little bit. You gotta roast your friends a little bit. It builds character. It builds character. Damn it! Don't make me get the belt. And we're gonna grab this. We're gonna see what else we got here. Book of Alchemy, summoning things that go downstairs. We're trying to grab. Okay, this is a short series. 2, 3, and 1. Perfect lines is art. I would never do art. I would never do a stream of art. Couldn't be me. Eldra Echo. Erudera Echo. All right, we actually have a shit ton of books here that we need to file, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, how was your stream? You have a good time? You having a good time? You streaming real good? Streaming good or goodly streaming? That's what that's what they say. I feel like they need to make another Shrek. But not like what they're doing, like a good one. Do you know what I mean? What do you think? Oh, system for nurturing and guilds, that counts over here. This is like the people MBA section. All right, we're gonna grab this. Anyone here have an MBA? Anyone here have an MBA? Any MBAs in the house? Into house, or just Corey's? Do we have Corey's or what do we have? Into house. What do you mean auto shelving failed? Oh, because it's full. Oh, fuck. I got greedy. If Corey, I feel like Corey in the house streams. We need a Corey in the house stream sometime. I would play Corey in the house for the Game Boy Advance if I owned a Game Boy Advance, but I don't, so it's impossible for me to play it. Yeah, do we have anything on the side? No. All right, we're gonna grab shit from here. Management, high-ranking magicians actually does go over here. Who up managing the magicians in her high rank? Where the fuck is this? Is this over here? Okay. Couldn't be me. Licensing and regulating magic users goes over here, but we're going to see what else is over here. Charters. Guild charters actually goes on the other side. Arcane reports. Why do stocks do? Arcane magic system. Guild charters. Magic valuation. All right, we're going to grab a 5 here. Do a 4 here. I think we're almost done with... Okay, we actually have 2 more we can do on that side. How trains drawn art to reality? I don't know. Don't. Just don't, bro. We're gonna hit our 5 pretty soon. Someone predicted the whole movie. Iron Nest? Bro, I don't think you're supposed to hang out in iron. That doesn't seem like it's good for you. I think spell and IP rights is a 3 that goes under economy, weirdly enough. Yeah. Arcane resources goes up here, I think. All right, we're going to hit our 4. Yeah, there we go. Oh, ooh. Why do stocks crash the moment I buy them? Things I want to know as well. I think it's because we touch ourselves, right? I think that usually tends to be the reason. But yeah, I was told by the haters that I was never going to make it in this game. All right, we're going to hit our 4 here. I'm going to grab this, see what else we got here. Oracles, that actually goes downstairs. It'll help us fill out a thing. I got greedy. Shouldn't have gotten so greedy. This is going to go under management. Book of Alchemy. What do we have here? Summoning and controlling entities. Couldn't be me. Name 5 entities. I can't. Honestly, I really couldn't. I couldn't do it. 10. 4. There we go. Picturology regarding monsters. We got any monster fuckers in the chat tonight? Techniques to becoming air. Okay, this one's only a 3, so that's fine. What do we have left down here? A lot of garbage. Okay. Beautiful work here. What do we have here? Math books. Honestly, we could start going into math. We could start mathing. We'd start math maxing. The math books look pretty obvious. Transcendental Etudes actually goes down here, though. Math. Math. Hero shit. Summoning. Laws. Okay. Let's hit our 4. Hit that gritty. They call it hitting the gritty because it's actually about... It used to be this standard thing in Philadelphia when you would beat the shit out of Gritty, like Gritty the guy. Like it actually was problematic. I'm surprised they let it get by that for be like that for so long. All right, we're gonna hit our 4 on this. See what this is. Interspecies communication goes over here. The Constitution of the Kingdom. Name 5 kingdoms and what they constitute. I'm waiting. Mystery romance novel, Whispers of the Moon. Okay. Oh, great. I picked a long one. Redeem alert. A cheeky redeem. You tell me a joke. Okay, Toastlet. I'm ready for the joke. I paused the game. Tell me the joke. You wonder what Gritty did to deserve that? We don't talk about pre-1975 Gritty. And I'm waiting for the joke, Toastlet. You got something to tell to the class? Yeah, it says cheeky redeem. I tell you a joke. Oh no, it's me. Sorry, it's I tell the joke. I tell the joke. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second to Google what a joke is. I forgot what a joke is. Give me a second. Give me a second. Damn, girl, are you a toaster? Because a bath with you would send me to heaven. When I found out my toaster wasn't waterproof, I was shocked. I put big, giant, large, massive, enormous, huge pieces of bread in the toaster. I was making synonym toast. Good friends are like toasters. If you throw them down the stairs, they probably won't make you any toast anymore. That's what my mom said, though. Oh, shit. I got. The Book of Summoning Contracts. Process. Fill My Solitude. That is a romance novel. It's only a 3, though, unfortunately. We're going to pop. And we're going to pop. We're going to get our Summoning Contracts book out. We're trying to fill as many shelves as we can. That is basically it. I know that. I know. Amazing stuff. We're looking for any books that go down here. Divine Summoning of a Dragon. Yep, and that'll mean that this is closed. I don't know if you've played this game before. Basically, this light blue thing means we got him. We got him, boss. I did practice, though, like, extensively, but my chat says that I'm not going to make it. They said I'm going to fail. They said that I'm ugly. They said I'm too ugly to play this game. They said that if I thought I could play this game, that I'm a fucking joke, that it's not going to happen. And that people like me don't deserve to have achievements on Steam. That's what they told me. That's just what I heard, though. That's just what I heard. That's what I heard. All right, we're going to fill this. This is great. Interracial. It says here, social dynamics, job inequality, Toma alchemy. That's going to be a down here book. I'm going to grab this for upstairs. There is a sociology section in the game. We are probably going to have to start filling out the sociology. I prefer not to at this stage because there's a lot of... I prefer doing the warrior stuff. We're going to grab as many of these warrior books as possible real fast and go up. By hitting 4, we're going to auto sort books. We're going to auto arrange books. We're seeing here labor studies, everybody's dwarvish. Oops. What is this? This is a missing book. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna actually put that here, put this here, grab the 5, the 4. And we're gonna grab this, and this is only gonna be 2 books for, okay, we're very full on books. I should have put more books back. 8 and a 10 will come back eventually. The law of equivalent exchange is going to go down here. We're not going to hit our 4 yet because it's a short series. Okay. We're going to wait over here. Job inequality, history of magic, sociology. There we go. Okay. 5s. You'll see we had a shit ton of these books here that were in the relevant category. Everybody's dwarvish goes over here anyway, so we might as well walk. Why is the Whispers of the Moon over there? What the fuck? Is everybody's demonic over here? Battlefield Logic, Warrior's Creed, Armor and Muscle, Origins of Magic. Origins of Magic is over here. Introduction to Enchantment Theory is necessary downstairs. So when we're on cooldown, we're going to go there. What else do we have? We have this. Okay. Also, transition evolutionary history. This is a 10, unfortunately. This is gonna be kind of, oh, sorry, wrong shelf. This is gonna be kind of long for us. So we're gonna come back to it. This is also gonna be kind of, you know what? We're gonna go over to our warrior section. Creating and controlling art is gonna go. This is a one that goes over here. Scion of the Axe God, perfect. That's also a warrior book. We're gonna put that on the bottom. That's an art book. That's our secondary we're doing right now, and also anything that goes downstairs. All right. Keep body and steel. Can we get this one before the cooldown? Let's find out. Who's full model? Who's Myra? I don't know Myra. You guys never tell me about anybody. You hate me. My chat never tells me about cool VTubers because they're worried I'll befriend them and distract them. That's what my mom said. Alright, we're gonna grab Alchemist. That's gonna be helpful down here. Introduction to enchantment theory is going to go down here. Actually, efficacy of ingredients is a long series, so we're going to grab this first. Enchantment's going to go over here while we look around, see if there's any other one. Oh, language draconic, we know where that goes. Paramenop's observation. Okay, boop. And 4, what do we have here? Language of draconic. Rituals and curses goes over here. Here's a curse. Not pressing follow on the Elder Echo channel. It's not good. I mean, not pressing the thing isn't good. You gotta press the thing. You got it, bro. Bro, just press. They caught bro not pressing. It happened. He's pressed. Bro's pressed. The other world is money. Okay, we're gonna pop these over here. These are mystery books. Any series that's like really short makes sense to do while you are on cooldown for other stuff. Okay, in the other world, money's magic. We're gonna pop that over here. Ancient Draconic goes over here. Power of Structures goes over here. Curse to Love You. Okay, drawing, we know where that goes actually. We actually don't need to pick up 2 copies of a book because if we're going to summon it, it's going to show us the same ones anyway. We have Genesis of Magic and Evolution, Art is Sublime, Inverse Colors, Interracial Smart Dynamics, Species Communication. Let's see what else we got here. Introduction to Magical Art. Dungeon stuff goes over here. We have here art. Everyone's Demonic goes over here. This is a tenor, which is great for me. And then art, magical circles, art sublime, techniques for drawing. Okay. Are there any 3s here we can do while we wait? All right, yes. 3, 2, and a 1 here. All right. We're going to grab this, drop that, make sure we clear off all our shelves, start 4ing because a bunch of these need spaces. All right. Mystery fiction, spatial distribution. It's not part of anything we care about right now. We're going to keep on hitting 5 and 4 while we look around here. Musical saint, evolutionary history magic, legal treatment of forbidden magic. That is important. Shit, I shouldn't have done this yet. Okay, 5 and 4. Beautiful. We have here romance novel. Some books do look like other books. It's not that doesn't happen that often though. We're gonna hit this next, and then there's just a certain number of books I need to get in there. All right, we're gonna keep walking. And when we're on cooldown, this is gonna be probably a 3, I believe. This is a 3 series. So even on, oh, we weren't on cooldown. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. This is a 5. History of magic? Sure. Mystery fiction. This is mystery fiction. Optimization of dungeon routes. Okay. What is it? Sword Saint. All right. I'm gonna drop these. Heretic Blade and Sword Saint actually go in the same section. What do we have here? Demonic Hegemon. That actually goes over here too. What do we have here? Inverse Law of of Armor. Perfect. That's gonna go downstairs. We're gonna hit this. We're gonna hit that gritty. We're gonna do some 3s down here. 2, 1, and 3. I don't need that. Why did I do that? All right, we're gonna hit 5. Here, 4. Oh, we have our 4 is on cooldown. Okay, 3, 1, and 2. Okay, let's see. Social dynamics, romance novels, Death Note. Death Note goes down here, and I'm not even going to use auto sort on this one. This one's we can just hand do. And oops, I don't know my numbers apparently. Boop. What else do we have here? History of the world, civil liability. Okay. I'm running to the romance novel section. So we have 2 series to put here. And then we're going to see what else we have here. Oh, okay. Memory depiction. Boop. Systems, the Arcane Court, and economics. What do we have here? Okay, let's grab our 5 and our 4. And people enchanted by glowing slabs goes over here. As do the records of the subjugation or whatever. Or whatever. Yeah, I know. Let's try and do a longer series here. Strange technology from another world, C#. Arcane Detective File 7. 7 meaning it's one of the longer series. Over here, Puppet Crafting and Automata is going to be an arts book. She said with derision in her soul. An arts book. All right, we can actually finish the art section while we're here. Monster Hunting Law, even though this is monsters, is going to be an upstairs book. It's going to be in the government section. We're trying to do the longer series right now because I can pick up the spares when I'm walking. Theory of Chanting goes downstairs for sure. Art collection no one can understand is funny. Supply chain management goes on the other side. It goes with the, what's it called? The management books. The MBA section. Oops. Gosh darn it. Okay, perfect. We're going to take magical economics and that. Magical economics goes over here actually. And Zen of Perfect Pairing goes over here. I don't have enough space. I need to drop some books. That shelf is incomplete, I'm aware, but I will find that book eventually. Okay. We have here Ultimate Guide to Otherworldly Swear Words. I know where that goes. Dungeon of the Abyss goes over here somewhere. Universal Social Dynamics. 9. It's about to be on cooldown anyway. All right. We're just spamming 5 and 4 here. Oh, well, not 4, just 5. 5, sorry. Should have done that first. Oops. Spamming our 5, spamming our 4. And Senor Beast is a longer series. That's over here. One Who Looks Into the Abyss and Spectral Tribunal are both going to be over here. I think they're both shorter series. 1, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Radical Dungeon Tactics. 1. Fuck it. We'll pop that. We'll hit the gritty. Mathematical shit goes over here. This is a management book. Also have this management book. What is this? Wi-Fi is going to go over to this section. What do we have here? Genesis of Magic. That goes over here. We're like right there. Job hunting magic is on the other side of stuff. Administration of magical institutions is going to go over here. We can hopefully hit this 5 right. Perfect. Right as we got it. Okay, perfect. All right. We have a 3 here. Because it's a math book. And there's only 3 slots left. Slots for 3s left. 1, 3, and 2. What do we have here? Book of Alchemy. Studies in the Histories of Magic. Birth of Language. And Social Structures. Okay. We'll hit this. This is a languages one that goes over here. Studies into the origin in the history of magical civilizations. I think actually might be a long series. It's one of the history books though. Perfect. Okay, great. Spatial Density is a short series. We know where that's going to go. Without a Demon Lord, yet full of corporate slaves goes over here. What do we have here? Sociology. Sociology. What do we have here? We're going to be on, I think we're going to be on cooldown before this can finish shelving. No, we got it. Okay. Luckily, we have a shorty here, which is nice. Ultimate Secrets of Philosopher's Stone is going to go. Actually, it's math book. We're going to just pop this. What else do we have here? The Other World. We're from there. A lot of dungeon books because we didn't do a lot of dungeon books yet. And language books. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Spamming that 5. You have to have your cursor pointed towards the right thing. Oh, this is just a singleton. That row's almost done. There's one missing. Arcane Market. Everyone's demonic. Perfect. What do we have here? It's like a longer series. Ads are soon. Okay, my apologies about ads. I can't really do anything about that. We're going to grab this and shelve this by hand. 3, 5, 2, 1, and 4. I'm very locked in. Eldra, what? How do you feel about a voice acting video game next week? Are you talking about the, what's it called? Hey, Prod. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm locked the fuck in. So I'm at an hour 28 for the speed run. We're trying to get it into under 2 hours. It's probably not going to happen, but we're hoping. You can hope. Hope is free. My mom said so. She works there. We're going to pop down here. So my strategy is to go by color. For it, and to, so I would say if you're a fucking casual, which is totally fine, Just go for the, pick your favorite color and start there. Economics, organizational discipline, economy. Perfect. Economy. Arcane market systems, that's all economy. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna hit our 5 even though we're not there yet, just so we can actually be doing something. Okay, we can't actually grab that because I'm overloaded. We're gonna see if we can hit the, oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. This is an everyday magic book about finding a job. Couldn't be me. Imagine being employed in this economy. Tome of alchemy, art of hiding your presence. Okay. Art of hiding one's presence is going to go down here anyway. It's going to be a short series, so even though we're going to be on cooldown, we're going to do that. And then the Philosopher's Stone is a longer series, but Tomes of Alchemy aren't. So 3, 1, 4, 2, and 5 here. And then we're going to do our Alchemist Stone, which will actually probably get us, we're done with alchemy for a little bit, which is nice. Dungeons of the Abyss. We're gonna grab all these dungeon books, fuck it, and we're gonna head back upstairs. We're gonna dungeon max. We do a little dungeon maxing in this house. We do a little dungeon maxing. Basically all the purple books that are left are dungeon books at this point. Okay, so we actually can't hold any more books right now, so we're gonna go and we're gonna pop over to the dungeon section, and we're gonna hit our 4, which will be our auto sort. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna hit our 5, grab the books we need. And so you see that was a shit ton of books. All right, you need to sleep. You need to see the end of the speedrun librarian history. Absolutely. The Voicer Choicer. Why was there a controversy about Voicer Choicer? I don't know enough about anything, and I don't want to offend anyone if I do play it. Detective tapes are going to be over here. Glorp. What is this? Weapon Compendium. That's going to be guys. Curious thing about daily resources. Okay, boop. This is a long series that I have to now shelve my hand, which I will not do. Let me see. 4, 1, 10. We're going to pop this, pull that, and then beautiful work here. World Without Magic is going to go over here, just so we have space. Ads are running. Disgusting. Couldn't be me. I've never had an ad in my life. Just add me next time. That was, they spelled added A-T-T-E-D in the New York Times crossword puzzle last week. Does that make sense to anybody? That doesn't seem right. It doesn't, it seems satanic if you ask me. Not that anyone did ask me. We're going to put this MBA ad book over here. This will finish out the MBA ass section. We're going to grab this. Curious Life Without Daily Magic is going to be over here, and that's a tenor, which is nice. Okay, we have Mystery Fiction, the Prospero Code. That's going to be the one of the 9s over here. We're going to do, we're going to solve, might solve a mystery, rewrite history, DuckTales, Oaho. A media society manipulated by magic is this one, though. And then, what's over here that we needed to do with this one? Locked in and cocked in. That's what my mom said. Okay, we have a lot of books we have to do here that are incomplete. Okay. We have 3 series up here. So we're mostly going to be focusing, though, on the 10s here just to get as many books in as possible. Mystery... Legal Treatment of Magic, Ancient Manuscripts on Mage Burst. I don't care about mages. I've never met a mage, believe it or not. A lot of people think that I spend a lot of time with mages. I really don't, though. Like, I don't know where this came from that people think this about me, but it's not true. Like, I'm not mage maxing here. Like, I just don't get it. That was the wrong time to hit that button. Because I got distracted. If anyone here knows who Prod is, Prod basically is like... is the person. All right, what do we have here? Wage gaps. Okay, that's an up here book. What do we have here? Bards. I got my bard on. I got a bard on. These are all 3s, so this will close out the bard section once we get this last one here. Gourmet Expedition. Rituals of Calling the Dead is going to go down here. Sociology and labor studies are going to go in the mage, in the what's it called section upstairs. Rites and rituals of communicating with the dead. We'll probably close this out. Yep, there we go. Low mana discrimination. Yes. Yes, it is. We're just grabbing as many greens as possible. Ads are over. Hi. So you haven't really missed much. We're still in the library. It's an arcane library, as you may have been able to tell. All right, we're going to grab these and just shelve them. So I start shelving. All right. The complete works of magical economies, definitions of rights, personhood. All right. And that's a long series. I would like to get this series out of the way. Low mana discrimination is in sociology. That's like all the social work books. And then, what is that? Complete works of what? Magical economics is going to go on the other side. Okay. We still have a lot of... We have one of these to do. What do we have here? Cursed place of a magicless world. Let's grab that and hope we can hit it in time for... Yeah, buddy! Magicless? 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 Magic to speak and convey is going to go over here. It's a 3. I'm going to do it on the bottom shelf because I can reach the bottom shelf because I'm short and tiny. Legal treatment of forbidden magic. Ancient manuscripts on blood magic. Monster hunting. Boop. Okay. There we go. This is a... I'm going to wait until my cooldown's done so I can hit for this. There we go. Magical law and monster hunting shit. This that type of shit they make you look at when you're like in Monster Hunter. The complete works of magical economics. Okay, what do we have down there? A lot of math shit. Economics, archers, arrows, economics, arcane fiscal theory, arrows. Let's get all these arrow books up here. That arrow, the shattered knee already? Okay, so we have to have it on the same shelf, you see. And we just got archery done. Okay. Studies in economics. Let's get to the other side here. Alright. Oops. I don't know my numbers. Economy of the Lost Decades. Okay. What do we have here? Some other kind of economics bullshit. Okay. Economics. Vision sealing theft. Close this out. Some romance novel. Gourmet and dungeon. Okay, we've got a lot of 3s left because we did a lot of 10s early, so we're just going to go back upstairs with our books. And anyway, I started shelving. Mass mana equivalents. Gourmet expeditions in dungeon. Obviously a delicious in dungeon reference. Very delicious reference. Very nice. We have some kind of romantasy parody here. The Thorn Prince. Introduction to market systems. Mass mana equivalents. That's math. That's math with a Y, motherfuckers. Alright. Thorn Prince is going to go over here. Introduction to market systems. What is this? Magical detective. Magical punishments. Couldn't be me. This is a sociology series. Introduction to economics. Probably upstairs. I'm still going to look down here. Alright, what do we have? Process, legal. We're just going to grab books at this stage. Probably not a great idea. We're going to do these 3 series first to get it done. We're going to put this down here. We're going to press 5, grab the other book. 1 and a 3. Thorn Prince is another 3 series. 3. Some of these we can just do ourselves at this point, honestly. The idea of equality under law is laughable. Is that a law book? Okay. What? Is it not a law book? I thought this was a law book. What's the problem here? Okay. Auto shelving failed. Why? Weird. Okay, I don't know. This is gonna go here. Naked warrior goes around. What is this? Is this gonna go what? Why is it not shelving? Okay, weird. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Temporal magic and chaos theory, that's math clearly. Naked warrior is gonna go over here. But we don't where's what? The fuck? Okay, there we go. Brain and process. Okay, that actually already, these are all shelved except for one. Okay, boom. Introduction to arcane market systems. This is all shelved except for this one. Arcane, okay, 5. Let's put this 3 and the 1 over here. What? Why doesn't this want to shelve? Civil liability with an adventuring property. What? Okay. Where else would this go? Civil liberty, economics, sociology. Let's go put our sociology books away. Economics, we're gonna grab. These are all like 3, so we really don't need to use auto shelver, but while it's active, we might as well. Civil liberty within 2. Okay, we're gonna press our 1 and see where the fuck this goes. Or sorry, our 3. No, sorry, we're gonna use shelf guide. What? It's supposed to go here, so why isn't it going here? What happened here? Something happened here. Are you kidding me? We're just picking up the books to make sure they're in the right place. They should be. If they glow gold, they're in the right place. Okay, so financial art of the tariff. That's what happened. I put them in the. I put that should be over here. That's on me. Which means this is done. Perfect. Okay. Let's grab some books for once. Okay, what is this? Magic to mute a specific person's voice. You cannot use that on me. That's not allowed. My mom said so. Okay, so what do we have here? Bunch of books that go in the normie section. Beautiful. Okay. Let's grab these next. What is this? This goes in here somewhere. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're just at the stage where we are picking up books by hand. Vaguely. Beautiful. Everyone's demonic. We actually ended up with a series of 3 books without even having to press 5. The Red Lady and the Bamboozled Man. Couldn't be me. I would never bamboozle anybody. Little old May. Well, I never. Right. There's only 9 books left. Okay. Then we're going to have to go back and we're going to have to double check everything. We're looking for any books that are left over. We're going to recall the stone. There we go. There were a bunch of books that fell down. That should be it. Okay. Everybody's demonic. This billionaire book. Oh. We're going to press E and 5 on the... Okay, I guess we already have that. Where is it? Everybody's demonic. Words of Power and Covenant. Where is the missing book for this? What? Why is there a missing book? Spoiler prevention magic. Oh, here it is. Well, here's what happened. Okay, perfect. Oh, shit. Okay. Civil liability with adventuring parties goes over here. Legal treatment of forbidden magic goes over here. Wizard. Those wizard sleeves. All right, we fucked up something because one of the shelves is fucked up. So now we're gonna have to find the fucked up shelf. Because we're at $3.99. Okay, so 21st, 6.99. Okay, we're gonna just really quickly go through these. 21st, 6.99, 10, Okay, if you see one that's out of place, you have to say something. If you don't say something, I get to ban you. All right. Okay. Only one shelf is fucked up. There is no magic to find it if it's fucked up. It's probably not going to be something that's auto-shelved, right? So it's going to be something that I put down on accident. We already we're at 146, so we have to do this in the next 15 minutes to get under 2 hours. What is that? Is that a 3, 4? Okay, it's 5. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. It's going to be one of the 3s, I bet. I bet it's going to be one of the short ones. But I'm still going by 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be something I hand shelved. That's why I don't like hand shelving. Couldn't be me. 10, 10. This is going to be very, very boring. So entertain me. Let me know what you thought of this playthrough. Do you think you could beat my time? If you think you can beat my time, do it and tag me for the engagement. I would like that very much because I think it's very good to be engaged in stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. These were auto shelved. These are going to be fine. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be one of the 3s. All right, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't hand shelve any series here. It's going to be a 3. What about everybody's demonic? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, nope. 10. Basically, if I had tried to auto shelve and there wasn't and the wrong book was in the space, it wouldn't have been able to auto shelf. Auto shelf always picks the right space. It's like one of the rules. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. I have OCD, so this is a very fun game for me. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Maybe not. I mean, not for everybody. Not every single person with OCD is gonna love this game, but for me, this is a really good OCD box. And I did do a practice speed run before this, and I had a slower time. All right. I was developing this heavily. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3. These ones are hard to read. Like up here, this is hard to read for me at least. These were all auto shelved. These are gonna be fine. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What about in here? 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. We also can just go through the door. Like there's no penalty. 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. This is where they get you. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Because sometimes the 3s look like 1s to me. And before, you're dyslexic. No. Where the fuck is it? Where's the wrong book? Give me a second. There is no magic that will highlight the wrong book for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did do some of these by myself, didn't I? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the sound of a person slowly losing their mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you see it. Your cephalomom, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. If we had not fucked up, we would have had a 1 hour, 45-minute speed run. But I fucked up on one book. Because it doesn't count unless you get everything, right? In the right place. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're looking for the wrong book here. We have to find it within the next hour to get the speed run achievement. Do you think we can do it? We did hand shelf some of these books down here. That's what I'm focused on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. And it's very easy to go too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These ones are hard to see because they are so shiny. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10. Which ones did I do by hand? That's the question, right? Because the auto shelver does not make mistakes. If the dwarf book upstairs has 4 and 7 swapped, it means that the auto shelver did make a mistake, though, because that's what happened with my last run. Okay, this is crazy. This is going to be very, very boring. Well, we got to see. Okay. Did I do any of these by hand? I don't think so. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could look at the game files to see which ones are put in incorrectly, but I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that's against the spirit of speedrun. Is that a 3? That's a 3. Yep. Okay. Those are in the right place. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What is up here? 3, 2, 1. Okay. When I moved the demon tariffs, was that fine? Fuck. This would have been a 2-hour speed run. Fuck. This would have been a 1 hour, 45-minute. That's what it would have been if I didn't fuck up. Because I fucked up on this. Fuck, 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 fuck. 2, 3, 1. There we go. 1. Bam. We're done. We're out. Yes. Leave. We did it. 153. Oh, 3 hours and 11 minutes. You guys are so mean to me. We're going to put this on as I got to copy this immediately. That's right. It would have been an hour 45 if we didn't mess up that one book. If we didn't try and shelve that one book by ourselves. If we did not try and do that. So what you've learned is never do anything by hand, because that's only leads to disappointment. So we did it. We did it. And I'm not going to do it again unless you really want to see me do it again. It took me an hour and 53 minutes. It was so close to being an hour 45 if I didn't fuck up that one book. But at least we found it. And I found it natty. Let me do this. 150. Let me post on the internet. What's next for tonight? That's it. We're going to fucking raid out and I'm going to shower and go to bed. That was it. That was it. We actually did it. We did. It was really good. 1 hour, 53 minutes. It's not a world record. World record's like about an hour 20. World record's about an hour 20. And 80% world record is like 45 minutes. Yeah, this is a really good time. That's a really, really good time. That's my new record. That's my personal best record. That's really, really good. So basically, if you play this game, actually, we're going to talk a little bit first. We're going to do some Zatsu. Okay. So my tips for this game, we're going to go through it one time just to show you what the tips are again, in case you missed it. We're going to go back. What's the evaluation say? Oh, you're a winner. The tremendous winner. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Title menu. All right. So if you weren't here at the beginning, we're just going to show you again what the settings are to use for a speed run. Okay, for this game, you're going to go to options. You're going to make sure you have your dynamic Nate cycle on and timer display on. Turn off head bobbing, turn on autosave, turn off display tutorial. Under video, you're going to want to have everything enabled to be really, really good. All right. Audio, whatever. That's it. Okay. So we're press apply and we're not going to do another speed run, but I am going to show you how to do it. All right. And we're going to go slowly this time. All right. Yeah, that book was a hater, and also it's on me for shelving it. All right, so we're going to put new game here, start your game, whatever. Okay. So this is how you would do it on easy mode, okay? If you don't know the game. First thing you're going to see is here there are going to be 10 books that are put in a pile. These 10 books are always in the same place every game, okay? These are 10 books. You're going to see up here that it says that there's no 2 rows left to level up. You're going to put those books in here. You're going to have the tutorial disabled if you're doing a speed run. So you're going to put these in. You're going to do it a little faster than I'm doing right now. And you're going to make sure, because you're doing them by hand, you want to make sure they're in the right order, because of course to get the speed run, you're going to want to have everything in the right order. So you see now it says 1 out of 400 shelves have been leveled up. Okay, we're going to do that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this red key here. It says Crimson Octagon key. You're going to notice it says a crimson. It's red. That's all that matters. If you stand up really quickly without using jump, you can grab the golden diamond key. You're going to go over here. You're going to open this red chest. All right. And what's in this red chest, you're going to see is a note that says you now have the ability to jump. Okay. So you're going to go over here. The keys are always in the same place. Okay. There's one in the vase. There's one by the thing, whatever. And then there's one up here, which is the blue key. We're going to grab the blue key here. It says Azure Star key. We're going to move. We're going to juke away. You're going to notice, even though I'm pressing shift, which you probably, I guess you can't see that, I'm not moving really quickly. We're going to open these two over here, these two things. There's a little bit of an animation. You're going to wait for it. You're going to grab this potion, which is going to give you +3 book capacity. This potion gives you +2. Now you're at 15. You're going to notice there's one chest we did not open yet, and we're still moving kind of slow. So what you're going to do is, I guess if you want to be really fast, you would grab this key first. It doesn't really matter. It's the Emerald Club key. We're going to drop these books because we don't really care. All right. And you're going to go and you're going to open this up immediately. All right. Now, in terms of the library layout, if you haven't memorized it, what I recommend doing is focusing on a specific color of book and learning where those go. You're going to see here the map that we did not consult at all last run. This is the first floor map. You're going to see it goes monsterology, astrology, and divination, etc. And then on this other side is all the nonfiction books. So essentially, if something is related to actually doing magic, like a type of magic, like a stereotypical D&D type of magic, it's going to be down here, okay? So you're going to see, for instance, monsterology, so stuff about monsters, astrology and divination, curses and dispels, bards and music, necromancy, transfiguration, stealth, illusion magic, etc. What I recommend doing is picking, as you saw in the speed run, some types of categories will have something that makes them all look similar. So for instance, we're going to pick up this book right here. This is Book of Spells Dimensional Rift 10. And this one here is Book of Spells Fluid. You can see they look kind of similar, right? And here's Energy. They look kind of similar even though they're very different. So one of the things is that I think the deal is if a book has 2 colors, it's usually gonna be one of these. It's gonna say legendary instead. So the dimension books, if it's a 10, how do we know it doesn't go over here if this is also the spell section? Because there's not room for 10 books. There's room for 5 books here, right? So it's obviously has to go into the 10. Shadow magic is a 5, I think. Am I wrong? Maybe it's over here. I don't know. Dimensions over here, blah, blah, blah. So that's one strategy, is you can look for books that have a similar kind of vibe. So that's going to apply to the spell books. That's going to apply to, for instance, let me find something. This math book, it looks like a math book, right? This math book looks like a math book, right? Boom. That's an easy way to figure it out, right? Or for instance, the books about doing normal stuff in your house, just everyday shit, have this kind of look, right? Where they have, you can see these were both similar books. They have a frame, they have a relatively plain cover. I think it's supposed to be inspired by the Life Hack Magic is a third one, right? They're supposed to be inspired by like 1950s design or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a design person. Whereas other books are going to have a similar color. So for instance, Stealth and Curses, right? Or for instance, like, let's see, summoning books tend to be blue, and blue and gold tends to be the celestial looking prophecy books. So you'll see these 2 books up here, Prophecy by Witches, Daily Visions of the Future. Those are also books that are easy to put up. So even if you're a first time player, you can still attempt to do the speed run. The most important thing, though, is also understanding how the spells work. We're going to press tab. We're going to go through them just real fast. Minor magic, if you're going for the magicless achievement, minor magic does not count as major magic. So it does not, you can still get the magic free achievement. We have something here called sort. It says it arranges the books in your possession in numerical order. This is for hand shelving, but as you saw from the speed run, we're not going to be doing that very often. Shelf guide is going to show you exactly what shelf to go to. That's helpful if you haven't memorized the layout of the map yet, but otherwise not super helpful. Insight uses the topmost book as a base, and it makes every matching book glow. Arguably, this is more helpful than Assemble early on, given that the cooldown for this is 60 seconds, whereas for Assemble, it's 120 seconds. But as you saw, what my strategy tends to be is pick a category that has a 3 in it, that only has 3 books in it, right? Pick a genre that has various series that are only 3 books long. So for instance, the Everyday Magic series, that's a good one. The math books, those stand out. That's a really good one too. The math books are a really good one to go into because you can easily find a series of 3. However, it looks like there is some level of randomness to the map. So basically, yeah, picking something like math, putting them up here, that's great. To avoid having to do trips up and down the stairs, what I like to do is go just do a rota for one specific genre of book and shelve them. Just start shelving. And it should be a genre that it's on the same floor as. One of the problems is you'll notice most books are flat on the ground, but the books that are not flat on the ground, you're not going to see. So when you actually do have the arrange magic, what's it called? What do they call it? Yeah, assemble magic. One thing to do during your cooldowns is to clear off the shelves and to also just move the books off the table and just shoot them somewhere where they will lay flat. Remember, you do have this special summon button over here to summon any books that get fucked up and fall off the map. That's the speed run. That book was a hater, yeah. That was pretty good. No major magic percent, 3 hours. No, it's not. Muggle, unsorted 29 minutes. What? No. But yeah, basically, those are my tips. But yeah, the math books are pretty easy to find. And the only thing is some of the series is really long. But yeah, just look for any math books and it'll be easy. It'll be pretty easy. Math books are relatively easy. The problem with going with a color like purple is, for instance, Dungeon Abyss, Illusion Magic, and Enchantment all have purple books, as do some other books in other genres. So it's kind of too broad. But the math books really do stand out, right? So it's going to be easy to pretty much get a stack of these and start going. And also don't forget, right, that you do get that free stack of pre-organized monster books, right? Because a lot of this game is about like, are you actually looking around at your surroundings? The locations of things like the keys do not change. They don't change. But like, it's pretty easy to get a stack of math books and then just go upstairs, right? And the other thing to do is to, when you are in that awkward stage where you're able to, remember that your skill points are based on the number of rows, not the number of books that you've correctly shelved. So using your assemble to assemble short series at first makes the most sense, right? Because that means you can get more points. And so what I tend to do is I overwhelmingly do assemble until I get to the point where it takes me longer to shelve than it takes assemble to cool down, because it goes from 120 seconds all the way down to 10, which is insane. And then using auto shelve. Remember, so with auto shelve, so it's kind of it's like a buff effect. So whenever when it's active, there will be a little timer, and you're gonna spam 4 to make sure it auto shelves. Remember, you have to basically be pointing at the right kind of shelf. So if you're holding a 3, what's it called, like a history book that fits into the 5 slot, and you're only facing the 10 slots for history, it's not gonna be able to shelve. The other thing is that it does make sense, I think, to carry around a set of books that you're going to want it, that you're going to want you're going to be able to use the 5 for to get the 3s, right? So that while it's on cooldown, you can do that. Yeah. So yeah, those are my tips. It's a pretty fun game. I have not played any of the competitors. If there's any competitors you would like to see me play, please let me know. I'm not really sure why this got so many views on YouTube, but I'm glad to see you YouTube fans. We're going to press quick game though, and we're going to see if there's anyone else we can raid into. And I will ask that we not pressure anyone else to speedrun, because I don't think that's very nice. We don't raid on what's it called? On the internet that is, YouTube, the YouTuber net. But we're gonna try this. We're gonna see if any of our Needle's live though. But let me see who's in the same category that's still playing. That's a VTuber. Someone named Kiro Midnight. I can stop whenever I want. Let's see. It says they can stop whenever they like. All right. Oh, it's their streamerversary too. It's a VTuber streamerversary. All right. So the raid message is, you got this. All right. We're going to try and spread a message of positivity today. It's you got this. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. We're going to raid out pretty soon, and I'm going to take a shower because this game got me sweating. It was a lot of fun though. I can't believe we did it in an hour 45, like basically an hour. We did it in under, I think we did it in under 2 hours. That right? That's pretty good.